help you find the right equipment for any job, big or small. Did you know that Sunbelt Rentals carries heaters, air conditioners, generators, lighting, traffic control, and so much more? So whether you're building it up or knocking it down, we've got the equipment you need. Get it done, rent it now. And right now, for a limited time, you can have it for less. Just by mentioning this ad, if you rent it Friday afternoon, you can keep it the whole weekend and only pay for one day. And this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101. 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
Don't get caught without your daily source of senior deals. Pick up your copy of the Senior Voice newspaper. It's your source for schedule and events tailored to seniors, with information you need, like a list of free events in the area. We even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company to you that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about them. For more information, call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223. And pick up your copy of the Senior's Voice at most any business up and down the 200 corridor.
Now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Karen McHugh, the head of the IRS, was a no-show at a congressional hearing today looking into the agency's treatment of conservative groups.
House Oversight Committee Chairman Jason Chaffetz accused IRS Commissioner John Koskinen of actively misleading Congress and failing to prevent evidence in the IRS targeting scandal from being destroyed.
Fox's John Decker. Donald Trump's self-funded presidential campaign's about to start raising money.
With all those big billionaires pouring money into super PACs, many of them now supporting Trump, they think they will have enough money to battle against Clinton. The polls suggest it's a dead heat.
Fox's Carl Cameron. Meanwhile, campaigning in California, Democrat Hillary Clinton proposes a tax on the wealthy.
I want a millionaire's tax on millionaires, because if you look at what's happened in the last years, the rich have not paid their fair share.
Clinton addressed a working families event in Commerce. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Colonel Sanders here to tell you that the two-piece KFC $5 fill-up is a real meal for just $5. And the chicken pot pie KFC $5 fill-up is a real meal for just $5. And the famous bowl KFC $5 fill-up is a real meal for just $5. And the chicken breast KFC $5 fill-up is a real meal for just $5. And the tenders KFC $5 fill-up is a real meal for just $5. And I can't believe you just listened to all that. KFC, Colonel quality, guaranteed.
Limited time offer at participating KFCs. Tax extra.
I love getting a bargain, but there are some things I'll spend the extra money on, like my bedding. I used to think, what does it matter? I'm sleeping. But once I tried theCompanyStore.com, I got it. See, they've been around for over 100 years, so they've perfected what it takes to make the finest quality bedding and home goods for the best price. They not only set the bar for comfort, they last.
Visit theCompanyStore.com and try any product risk-free. Enter the code VALUE and get 15% off plus free shipping. TheCompanyStore.com. We're all about comfort.
How much time? 30? 30 seconds? I'm on right now. I don't believe you.
Okay. Enough kidding around.
Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho.
And now it's time for the Buddy Martin Sports Page.
He actually had me stay here last night in his gym.
It's like I don't fit in. It's like I don't belong here.
Let's go talk to a couple of guys that never gamble.
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. See, Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put you on the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it.
Gambling is illegal at Bushwood, sir, and I never slide.
And now, here's Buddy.
Welcome to Buddy Sports Page. On a Tuesday, it means it's time for the boys on the round table, square table, rectangular table. It's hard to even say, let alone look at. Coming up here in about 10 minutes, Tom James joins us. Tom Schmitz and I will talk about colors. Think about football teams and what colors. Now, all you Gator fans are bleeding orange and blue, and your Seminole fans are bleeding garnet and gold, and your UCF fans, or fan, I'm sorry. Did I say
wow,
fan?
did you just take a shot at Tom James's alma
No,
mater?
actually, it's Christine's I was thinking of.
She goes to Stetson.
No, she went to UCF. You didn't hear the program earlier when she said her favorite colors were black and gold.
No, I know she went to UCF.
Yeah, well, that I'm speaking for her.
Yeah, but don't speak for her. Black and gold are ugly colors.
Oh, that's not nice.
Did somebody just come in the room and take the show over, by the way? I think they did. I'm not sure. But
I think the sign says it's your sports page.
Is it, say, Tom's sports page or... But I don't know. Anyway,
I don't see a sign.
There you go. So we will go ahead. We're all working as interns now since Tom won't be getting paid this week. So
there we go. Now all of a sudden it's Buddy Sports Page.
There you go. So coming up in a couple minutes, Tom, we have our traditional text from Tom. We love Tom, by the way. We kid him, but we love him. He's the only real professional announcer we got on this team. And, of course, he does an excellent job for ESPN, doing his basketball games and FGCU and occasionally football for us. And, of course, he's the voice of the CF Patriots. So Tom will be here shortly. And then our old buddy Dave Bigelow. We haven't talked to Dave in a long time. We used to have Dave on every week. And he's my favorite local sportscaster. When I'm watching sports news at nighttime, I watch the Pinkster. He'll join us at 5:30. He'll catch us up on the new coach for the Orlando Magic. And Luke's not even here today.
He had a great ping pong with Frank Vogel last night.
Did he? I missed it last night.
I watched it.
Good. We'll ask him about the ping pong. And he'll be joining us. And he, of course, will ask him about colors. Also colors. Do they even matter? And then I'll ask him about something else, whether it matters. Announcers. How important are announcers for televised college football? Now, in radio, back when that used to be the main medium for college football, announcers were everything because you were directly tied to those announcers. I can ask you about the team you followed. You can tell me the announcer immediately. I can tell you about the Chris Doering touchdown and how Florida's announcer Mick Hubert did, how he called that. There's all those epic moments made by radio announcers. Occasionally there will be one by a TV announcer like, do you believe in miracles? Which might have been the all-time greatest call of any sporting event, by the way, by Al Michaels from 1980 at Lake Placid.
That or Jim Lampley's Down Goes Tyson. That was because it was so unexpected, just like Miracle on Ice was so unexpected.
Yeah, that's good. But to me, I'm going to go with Miracle on Ice because it was
hanging from the rafters.
It was a miracle, in fact, when it happened. Meanwhile, we have other sports news today in our agenda, and I believe Tom Schmitz of Tom's Sports Page has something for us.
This out of the AP, buddy. So much for the rematch in the Belmont.
Yep, he's gone.
Kentucky Derby winner Nyquist will not run in the final leg of the Triple Crown after developing a fever and having an elevated white blood cell count. This according to trainer Doug O'Neill. He's out because of sickness, O'Neill said. Any thoughts of a second straight Triple Crown, as we all know, were wiped away in the Preakness this Saturday when Exaggerator defeated Nyquist. A rematch in the Belmont on June 11th would have been the next best thing to a Triple Crown attempt, but that's not going to happen. They say that they don't want to run him till he's 100%. So Nyquist out of the Belmont.
Too bad. Good horse.
NFL doctor, the co-chairman of the NFL's Head, Neck, and Spine Committee, sent a letter to Congress stressing that he was not contacted during a government study on the link between football and brain disease. That study concluded the NFL officials improperly sought to influence the finals. Dr. Richard Ellenbogen wrote Tuesday to New Jersey Representative Frank Pallone to note that claims he and others tried to influence the National Institute of Health's grant selection are inaccurate. Ellenbogen called not being interviewed a basic lack of fairness and a maligning without so much as the courtesy of a direct question to me or my staff.
All right,
so the NFL's firing back at Congress now.
Having said that, again, we're just guessing here. We're using our instincts. What do your instincts tell you about that? Do you think maybe the NFL tried to influence that study?
Of course I do.
Of course they did.
Of course I do. And here's the thing. The only body that maybe have a stronger will and a stronger intestinal fortitude than the NFL is the one he's firing at, Congress. As we've seen, they don't care what you think. They're going to do what they want to do. And sometimes, as in the past 18 months, that means they do nothing.
I hate to see the fact that Congress has to police the NFL if this is the case. Why was it that the NFL couldn't come up? Well, wait a minute. There's something called a conflict of interest here.
Exactly.
As we talked about with Terry Bradshaw on Monday, we thought they cared about us, he said, but they don't.
And finally, in the Hello Captain Obvious category, this out of Charlotte, if you spend billions of dollars to build it, they will come. The NFL's awarded Super Bowls to Atlanta, Miami, and Los Angeles, 3 cities that made significant financial investments in new stadiums or recently upgraded an existing one. Atlanta will host a game in 19, followed by Miami in 20 and Los Angeles in 21. It was announced Tuesday at the NFL owners meeting. I think if they find guys like me that are willing to do it, I think they want to show them it's worthwhile. This was Rams owner Stan Kroenke. Atlanta will host its 3rd Super Bowl, but the first at its new $1.4 billion stadium, which opens in 2017. Miami will have its record-setting 11th Super Bowl following a $450 million renovation. And, of course, Los Angeles will get theirs after a $2.6 billion stadium is built in Inglewood. So if you build it, they will come.
By the way, and you charge fair prices for concessions, which they're doing in Atlanta now, I hope they get it.
Not during the Super Bowl.
Probably not.
The NFL sets.
Of course, but the fact is they are rewarding their loyalty, which is something that's rare today in all of sports, including colleges. I'll get into this issue some other time about what's happening in Gainesville, where you can't carry your seat back chairs anymore in stadium.
Well, you ain't getting a $5 beer at the Super Bowl, pal. But you can believe that.
We'll take a break, come back. Tom James in the house. Time for the Knights of the Round Table. We'll talk about colors. What's your favorite color for a football team?
Well,
right here on Buddy Sports page.
1370 AM, 96.3 FM. It's square. WOCA, the source.
Essential oils work as natural distressors with seemingly endless benefits to health and wellness. Dare to Believe partners with doTERRA certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils to help you feel regenerated with many of the services offered, including Aroma Touch. To set up your consultation today with wellness advocate Valerie Hazelden, call 352-425-5588. That is 352-425-5588. Dare to Believe, it's essential.
This is Kendall Carpenter with Golden Ocala.